Hello and welcome to the Keto Snack Guy. We have a review today of pork rinds. So this is the Max Pork Skins Chicharrones. This flavor is salt and vinegar. I also have another flavor, salt and pepper. Okay, I'm going to try these on the next video or on another video in the future. But, you know, I can only eat one at a time, obviously. So you come back and watch the next video, and we'll eat those at another time. But let's go ahead and switch the screen here. And I bought these at the 99-cent store. And honestly, that's the place to get it. And a lot of dollar stores have them. They might not have this particular brand, but today's specifically talking about the salt and vinegar variety of the Max pork skins, and we'll have the salt and pepper on the other videos I mentioned. Okay, so I get them at the 99-cent store for 99 cents, which is actually $1 because it's 99.99, something like that. And I know if you go to like a regular grocery store, a lot of places have them, but you're paying sometimes twice as much or even more than twice as much. So I go to the 99-cent store. You can also get them on Amazon. So if you go to porkrinds.ketosnackguy.com, that will forward you to Amazon, and I am an affiliate there, so I will make a small commission by referring you there, but you'll pay the exact same price that you normally would, and that's Amazon Prime product. So you can get it, real quickly to your door. And they have, different configurations. This one that I'm showing you the picture of, they have 6 bags total. So 2 original, 2 barbecue, 1 salt and pepper, and 1 red hot. And I don't know the price. You'll have to go look. But there's if you go to porkrinds.ketosnack.com, you can shop around. And there's other brands that will show up as well. Okay, so here is the salt and vinegar. And we're going to try them. And it's going to be real crunchy. So for the ASMR people, I hope you enjoy this. Now for everyone else, I'm sorry, but I got to do what I got to do. Now this is an honest opinion. I have unsolicited. This is not, Max did not provide these. I paid these out of my own money. And so we'll see how they go. And okay, let's try it. Love it. It's very tasty. I wish it had a little bit more vinegar, but it's very subtle. It's not overwhelming. We'll do it one more time, okay? Here we go. All right. They melt in your mouth. And that's all the ASMR I'm going to do today because I can do one that's just ASMR and everyone else can ignore it. But okay, so this is the Max brand salt and vinegar. Okay, so that is not on that picture. So this may or may not be in your store. Okay, this is totally keto friendly. I'll try to put this up so you can see it. But I'll read it. It says there is 6 servings per container, 80 calories per serving. Calories from fat is 45. But the most important thing when we're on keto is we look at the carbohydrates. So total carbohydrates, 0 grams. Pork rinds are 100% legitimate on the keto diet. In Spanish, you call it chicharrones. And I happen to live, not too far from a Hispanic market, a Latin market. And they make 3 different kinds of chicharrones there. Some have a little bit of meat on it, and some are more of a chewy, and the others like the real crispy kind like we're eating here. So at some point I'll go ahead and review those. But for $1, this bag is a perfect keto snack. I could eat these every day. So for me, I would say a 10 out of 10. I have had this brand before. And Max, if you're listening, there's one thing I'd like you to really think about. And I haven't gotten to the bottom of this bag yet, obviously. Sometimes at the very bottom of the bag, the crumbs, like there'd be some nuggets in there. And they are so hard you could break your tooth. So beware. So for that fact that they need a little bit more quality control regarding the hard pieces, I'm only going to give this an 8 out of 10. Because literally, I've almost broken a tooth before. The flavor's delicious. I love the salt and vinegar. I'm going to have to try the other flavors. I don't know which is my favorite. That's the whole point of these videos. So 8 out of 10 for this. But I'm deducting points because of the hard little bits that are at the bottom of the bag. And Max, you really should try to do some quality control on that. But for $1 at the 99-cent store, you can't beat it. And for me, this can be a whole meal. Like, it's completely satisfying. And if you're keto, you know that you're not really motivated by food. You're not hungry. And this is just a great, because you got the salt, you have the crunch part. And when you're eating just cheese, because I eat a lot of cheese is not very exciting. But this is exciting. I love that vinegar. It's really, I could stand a little bit more vinegar, but it's very subtle. It's very nice. And let me switch screens here. There's my email, tallpaul@ketosnackguy.com. If you want to email me with ideas for another episode, or if you want to send me a care package, let's go back up here. There's that up there in the blue. It says wishlist.ketosnack.com. And I have all kinds of goodies and snacks, keto snacks on the wish list that I'd like to review. And you can send them in, via the Amazon link, and I'll try them out. I remember when we were kids, my uncle would buy the pork rinds or the chicharrones, and he would put Tabasco sauce on it. And he wouldn't tell us. He's like, "Oh, try this." And we'd eat it. So I've been eating these since I was, 3 years old. But he'd put the Tabasco on it, and he's like, woo, kind of catch you off guard. But a lot of people do that. So, any kind of your salsa, Tabasco, any of your hot sauces, you can put those on here, and it's delicious. The other thing that these are good for, pork rinds, you can use as a dip. So like French onion dip, any kind of sour cream dip are completely keto. And this is a replacement for a cracker, okay? And I've seen there's some companies out there, they have the pork rind, I don't know what they're called, but like shavings, like little crispy breadcrumbs, basically. And so people are using that in fried chicken. They're using it for all kinds. Just be creative. Wherever you would use pork rinds, like in meatloaf and stuff like that. Sorry, guys, that's my air conditioning. I don't know if you can hear it. the pork rind crumbs are a whole new product that no one's even thought of before. And so I don't do a lot of cooking, so that's not something that I'm too interested in trying. But if you are a pork rind company, any pork rind company, if you contact me, I'll bring up my email again, tallpaul@ketosnackguy.com. Contact me and I'll be completely excited to try your pork rinds. And also, if you're like a hot sauce company and you want me to try your hot sauce, I'd love to try that as well. Now, I'm kind of a wimp. I mean, I'll try any hot sauce, but I'm not one of these crazy people that wants a challenge. I'm not trying to do a challenge, but I am completely open to trying different hot sauces if you'd like me to review those, as long as they're keto. Okay, so now you've heard me talk about Costco a lot. Costco does sell pork rinds. I haven't had their brand, so maybe someday I'll do a review on that. But if you have a 99-cent store in your community, they carry the Smack brand's pork rinds. This is essential keto snack. And a little goes a long way. Like you could eat the whole bag, and that's a lot of pork rinds. But, it's very satisfying, and it will help you to, get by. This is basically a meal. You don't have to have anything else, or you could just have a snack. So we do one more for the ASMR people. Okay, just a minute. Very good. Delicious. I want to lick my fingers, but I'm not going to, because that'll be gross. What else should I say? Yeah, I think that's about it. So if you're looking for a snack, this is a great idea, and you can get it at the 99-cent store. That's the best way, because it's only $1, obviously. And then, or you just go to my link here, which is porkrinds.ketosnackguy.com, and that will forward you to a whole selection of different types of pork rinds. All right, so that's it for today. We'll see you next time. Go ahead, and if you can do it right now, please subscribe. All right, and now click the little bell so you can be notified. All right, and then see, there's that share button. Click share. And now go ahead and share it to Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else. All right, because I want to grow, and I want to make sure that you are completely informed on different keto snacks. All right, so that's about it for now. This was an 8 out of 10, but not because of the flavor. The flavor was a 10 out of 10, but because usually at the very bottom of the bag, they have very hard. Please be careful. Be very, very careful when you get to the bottom of the bag. Don't eat those little crumbs. They're very hard, and you could break a tooth. All right, so take care. We'll see you next time.